Illinois lawmakers worked late into the night last night to pass a $55 billion state budget.
And it was passed just before the midnight deadline and includes some tax increases. But as Michelle Gallardo reports tonight, the budget now addresses funding for public transportation in the Chicago area.
This is a budget that, while technically balanced, may be more significant for what is not in it than what is, namely an agreement on how to pay for the more than $770 million shortfall the Regional Transit Authority is facing by year's end. Passed just minutes before the midnight deadline, Illinois state lawmakers last night approved a more than $55 billion spending bill for the next fiscal year. Governor J.B. Pritzker today congratulating himself for what he says is his 7th consecutive balanced budget.
We've been, I think, prudent this year about making cuts to government where we thought we could, and there are hundreds of millions of dollars of cuts.
The spending bill includes new sin taxes, specifically a 45% increase on tobacco products starting in July. That includes nicotine pouches and e-cigarettes. A new per-wager tax on online sports books was also approved. Republicans and government watchdog groups criticizing the lack of transparency of a 3,000-plus page bill that was not introduced until just hours before it was voted on.
Anybody that says that they knew exactly what they were voting for is not telling you the truth.
Yet, according to Civic Federation President Joe Ferguson, the budget's main challenges lie elsewhere. The legislature failed to pass a transit reform bill and did not address a $771 million budget hole faced by the RTA now that COVID-19 funding has gone away.
We're out of track. The transit service boards, the RTA, Metro Pace, and the CTA are going to go back into gloom and doom scenarios to scare the bejesus out of everybody.
The legislature also cut a Medicaid-like program for non-citizens ages 42 to 64, an unpopular move for Democrats, but pushed through amid uncertainty over what will happen to funding coming from Washington. Governor Pritzker blaming President Trump.
We would not have suffered this problem had we not had the Trump slump affecting us. There are $500 million of reduced revenues to the state of Illinois as a result of what Donald Trump has done.
The governor did say today that lawmakers need to address transit funding as fast as possible, expressing confidence that they will do so over the course of the summer and early fall. Back to you.